it's the why, right? We can't. We have to keep, the species has to keep creating. The species is like, oh, I can do that. Let's keep going to do that, you know? And no one can predict the future. I don't know. I was having dinner at a friend's house, this director, and he had some kids, and there was like a 13-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 17-year-old. And they hadn't seen the film The Matrix. And so the director's like, well, why don't you just tell them what it's about? So I start to say, well, there's this guy who's in a kind of virtual world, and he finds out that there's a real world, and he's really questioning what's real and not real, and he really wants to know what's real. And the young girl was like, why? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, who cares if it's real? And I was like, what, you don't care if it's real? And she was like, no.
Isn't that wild?
It's awesome.
You think it's awesome?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, this idea of that, you know, so in a way, what you and I are kind of speaking about is kind of like a legacy feeling. We're almost like, oh, you're older versions. Just let it go.
I know, I'm the mom at the kitchen table, like talking about the possibility of like a virtual world for my kids, and I'm crying, you know? Like that's how it feels.